So after those intense joint sessions from both couples and their various outbursts, it was time to single them out and get to the deep thoughts going on in their hearts.
Doctor, I want to believe her. I really do, but I'm afraid. A young, beautiful girl in her 20s? What if she gets bored with me? What if she finds somebody younger, richer, or more lively?
Why would you imagine so? Has she voiced such a plan to you before?
Does she have to? All these new generation Instagram children of nowadays, they easily get aroused and seduced by what they see out there. I hear all of these stories, all those stories out there. I felt if I crushed her or caged her, it will make her stay.
He said that. Why would I leave? I stayed because I love him. See, I know it can be dramatic, completely arrogant, and even narcissistic sometimes. But I see through all that. He's actually kind and somewhat naive. It's what I noticed when I first met him. It's just that hard heart and stubbornness I don't get. It
makes me lose my mind. Fine, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. I've not made the right choices, and he even wants me to now. I never saw myself as an opportunist, and I guess I was just trying to prove myself in this relationship. But 1 minute we're on the same page, the next minute
I am batshit crazy. I know. I am insecure. Yes, I said it. I have a whole lot of baggage and I have issues. But can you blame me? I have been in relationships where I give all I have and then just goes up in flames. And then I start to wonder, am I that bad? Is it that I'm difficult to love, or what exactly is the problem? Then Eric comes along and he actually tolerates all my craziness. Even I am confused about it. But then I see him constantly surrounded by beautiful girls.
Fine boys. Fresh boy, no pimples. Baby boy for life. If I be girl self, me I go fall for her. Hi. It's like she's a different person when that Eric boy is around her. I mean, it's like she comes alive. She smiles more. She stays out more. She's on the phone more. I am afraid. I'm insecure. I wonder if it's because he's younger or maybe they're of the same group. That is why I'm stressing.
It's my passion. I have to relate with people. Be warm, friendly, creative. It's just the kind of person I am.
Could it be remotely possible that you have grown so fond of this Eric? Obviously because of your like passions, that it may just be an escape from the communication challenges in your marriage?
I think it's funny that you should ask that question. I think with Chika, I actually feel seen. I feel like she notices me. She sees me for my potential, and she appreciates me. I mean, that does a lot to your self-esteem.
To be around someone who is witty, playful, funny, someone who doesn't have to be so serious all the time, actually feels good. Eric constantly gives you good vibes, encouragement, and just gist. No stress, no worries, just sit down and just about life. Sometimes I think, why doesn't God just allow people who are more similar be together? Wouldn't that be easier?
Then all the hard-headed, stubborn, proud people will just be shipped to one island and they will have a good old time. But that's not always the case. We have to be paired with... We have to fall in love with people who sometimes don't appreciate us. Just
Well, maybe it's because it's part of our journey in life to help them be better. to work on them by reflecting our love and warmth on them. No one is perfect. We all have baggage from one issue or the other in our lives, and it will take time to let go of those past imprints and effects. Don't be so detached from what your wife is doing. Be involved. Caging her will only drive her faster into the comfort of another man who is willing to appreciate her or give her audience. Sometimes, most of our fears are just in our heads, but when in doubt, it's always best to talk things out. Put our walls down and share our insecurities with our significant other. I found out over the years that people are too scared to be open or be vulnerable. It sometimes makes them exposed emotionally. But if you don't open up once, how can you heal? Love isn't war, but letting our guard down and hoping the other person sees and accepts the real you, flaws and all. Love will always find a way. XOXO, Dr. Flo.
Dr. Flo, please help me. Please help me. My wife has joined another gang group. She has what I call Slay Mama syndrome.
You cannot deceive people of their hard-earned money and make it in life. Never.
Man, I don't like all these accusations, man. What's all this, man?